Okay, are you ready for this one? Because it's pretty good. I'm going to show you a technique that can immediately boost your mood throughout the day, every single day. It's called sparking. So a spark is either something that you think or something that you physically do that takes 10, 15, 20 seconds that you can do throughout the day. So let me give you an example of a spark that you can do. Something such as taking 5 deep breaths. Maybe sitting up straight. It could be stretching for a moment or two. Those are sparks that you do. There are also sparks that you can think. For example, coming up with the 3 things that you're really grateful for, or thinking about your top 5 goals. These are sparks that you think. And so what you want to do is tie one of these positive sparks to what I call a dead time moment. Dead time moments, we all have them throughout the day, probably hundreds of times. Examples include hitting the alarm clock, brushing your teeth, waiting for the hot water to heat up in the shower, hitting the elevator button. It could be sitting at a red light. These are all examples of times throughout the day where we're doing something, but we're kind of just hanging out, waiting for something else to happen. And so what you want to do is you want to tie one of these positive sparks to one of these dead time moments. An example of a spark that I do every day is when I'm at a stoplight. Instead of just sitting there, maybe flipping on my phone or listening to the radio, what I'll do is I'll consciously take 5 deep breaths. And so what happens is I'm pairing a really maybe neutral activity, sitting at a red light, to something that's very positive. And you can set up these sparks throughout the day. When the alarm clock rings, what is that one thing you can do every single day? When I'm brushing my teeth, I have my list of goals on the mirror. So I'm brushing my teeth and I'm looking at my goals, kind of getting ready for the day or getting ready for the evening. And so these are really simple things that you can do. You can read more about it in my column. It's called YourOther8Hours.com. And tell me, I'd really love to hear some of the creative sparks that you've put into place, and let me know how they're doing. Thanks so much.